Hello! Now, I wanted to share this burst of energy that was opening up with the coming 12/12 portal. Because we happen to have this very special saying in Finnish language, which actually isn't that special. It's actually quite mundane, but it just became special because I realized that we have a portal coming for it. Yeah, because we happen to have this saying in Finland when something is about to happen very suddenly. We say yksi, kaksi, and it means 1, 2, like literally translated. Or it's actually like a slang way, shortened way of saying the numbers 1 and 2, but just saying the numbers, first two numbers 1 and 2, like 1, 2, it means that like I could say, for example, like and and 1, 2, my mother appeared at my front door. I could say it in this way, use it in this way, for example. So yksi, kaksi is like 1, 2. All of a sudden, something happened. And I just love that because there's a surprise element in that. Something abruptly just happens, and you don't expect it. It just happens, So this portal that's coming up in just within like a week or so, a little bit more than a week, is going to bring in this energy of suddenness. And for me, this all of a sudden energy, this all of a sudden type of feeling is related to the wheel of fortune. It is the spirit of luck that brings nice things, surprises, blessings into one's life unexpectedly and effortlessly. Because when something happens to you, all of a sudden, yksi, kaksi, 1, 2, you're not expecting it, and you're not actually doing anything in particular so that it happens. Yet, don't you just love when a life happens to you like that? It brings you something nice, something unexpected, and then you can just you can just witness, be surprised, and you can just receive it just like that. And the best part is when something happens all of a sudden, is that because we humans tend to have lots of resistance with manifestation, for example. We resist when things want to come to us. We're way too modest, we're way too humble, especially like we Finnish folks. We have this kind of mentality. We're overly humble about like all things, just to be sure that we're not like arrogant or something. I don't know. It's a beautiful trait, characteristics of the Finnish show. But yeah, nevertheless, just meaning that when something comes to you all of a sudden, you don't have the time to create resistance for it. Like compared to when you're expecting something to happen, you know that something is happening, you're preparing to something, you have lots of time to create resistance. Of course, not everyone is like that, but some humans do. I tend to sometimes have that kind of characteristics. So I like when, things just happen like just surprisingly, life just takes you and whoosh, you're in the magic stream, and you have no time to ponder whether you deserved it or what. It just happened. You're just like, ah, like it's not up to me. It was life. So yeah, the spirit of luck, light-hearted. All of a sudden, poof, niceness, fantasticality, like stars. I'm seeing like stars, like really like this abundant energy in this, because it's another very primary important process in life also happens in that way, in that one to all of a sudden way, and that's the mitosis, the beginning of life takes place in such a way. First there's just one tiny little sprout of life, and then it becomes two tiny little sprouts of life, and so forth and so on. But yeah, life multiplies itself like that. First being one, then being two, and as many as is reasonable, as many as you want, as many as you like. Infinite, if you like. But like, yeah, multiplying, abundant energy right there. So definitely getting ready to receive an abundant mindset, something just opening up in that secret back door of your mind, that little elf door that hasn't been opened yet. During the Christmas time when they sell these tiny little elf doors everywhere. Did you know that you have that tiny little elf door in the back of your mind? A little surprise gateway that you haven't opened yet. So be ready, because the 1212 portal might just open that secret, unopened, important, precious little door that leads to something very, very exciting. I can't help but seeing this like starry shower, just yellow stars like showering, this like celebrational blast, boom, this kind of like whoosh, abundance coming in. So and then there is that 3 also. 1 plus 2 makes 3. So 3 and 3. And the Holy Trinity is there. So in the name of Holy Trinity, claiming one's birthright. Claiming one's birthright. In the name of Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Knowing that luck is always, always at your side. It is your birthright. Trinity. So look up for what this portal is wanting to open up for you. Look for the hidden door inside of you. And just be. the Christmas time is just time of being present, being present for the magic that is already like surrounding all the time. At least me, I always feel it when December comes. You know, that infinite magic, it's you can just feel it a little bit more. It's heightened. Everyone's tuned into it. Whether they believe it in Santa Claus or not, whether they believe it in the birth of Jesus Christ or not. It's just floating in the air. And when one's present for it, making time to be at peace, allowing one to rest in peace, alive, not making hustle, then we can listen to the sweet sounding of the Christmas magic of the December. Truly magical time. Truly magical time. Wishing you lots of peace, presence in the magic, openness, and joy in small little things. Because the small little things also make the big things in life. So when you've got like many small little things to be happy about, then all of a sudden it's cocks. You only have things to be happy about. And when one candle burns out, another is lit. So have many candles, have many sources of joy. And be always receptive, be open-minded about finding new sources of joy. Because life always has something in store for us. Something hidden. Something more to give. So being receptive and open-minded with that. So that we can kindle the new sparks. We can realize them. Hoping that you have a very blessed 12 portal.